Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Here I am on FX Replay, replaying the current this week's price action. So this is Monday, starting at the London session. So going back in time and see what price has done, we can see the price is now currently going up. So where price is now, the interest area for me would be uh, this previous day high, and of course also this previous day high. So that would be for me on the menu because price is a very close proximity. So let's see what the price did on the lower time frames. Well, obviously the 15-minute is in a bullish order flow, buy side of the curve. There's not on the sell side yet, so this is still a reasonable target. So okay, so Asia made a very big range, strong move. So we have to see how London is going to deal with that. So this is a session high, which is Asia in this case. Okay, so let's go to the 1 minute. Let's see what happens. So here it is, the 2 o'clock in the morning, the start of London session. So, okay, so we got a really strong push immediately to the upside. I didn't see any entries in here because for me, I need to get sell side first before going long, and no sell side is not taken yet. So equal highs were created right there, but price is now displacing higher. Price going to consolidate a bit, and it's now retracing. If I measure it from this low to that high, it's clearly that price is now tapping into a discount. Not sure if I measured from here. Yeah, also tapped into a discount or using this low because here it took also sell side. Took out this low right here. So this for me would be a lower time frame dealing range, tapping in into the discount, and now price creating equal highs. And now it's going back into discount again from this high to this. I'm sorry, from this low to this high. Obviously, there's this order block resting at 50%, shoots bidder into this inversion value gap, and maybe, yeah, stepping this order block. And now it's taking out the lower previous day high. So I also created here relatively equal highs, and now we are shooting and taking the previous day high. The first one, there should be another one slightly above on the right side. So let's see what happens next. Price is now retracing, so we have this displacement lag from this low to this high, touching the 50%. Let me give this another color, like so. Okay, so for me, there's still no low taken with speed. Going back, and on the 50 minutes, you can clearly see there's a rejection of the previous day high, not taking out that upper one. So let's see what happens. Price goes back rather quickly. So we took out previous day high, lots of liquidity resting over there. We go up and we go down. And for me, we change once we close this, because this is the order block or the propulsion block, because this is the original order block. Then there's this bearish candle tapping into this bullish order block that makes this a propulsion block, and look what speed this order block has generated. So this order block is almost broken, like so. Officially, it's now a chasing state delivery. So now we can look for shorts because we broke this low on the 1 minute. Obviously, the 15-minute is still bullish, but I see relatively equal lows right here. And this low now has been broken. that one right there, also this one, and there's a fair value gap. It's tapping in right now. But also if we measure this move from this low to this high, we are now also at equilibrium. So we can expect some kind of consolidation. And also I think this was a Judas swing maybe, so maybe we can get the real move now. So exactly, price is consolidating now at the 50% level. So what I'd like to see now is a sweep of buy side liquidity, which we don't get. We do have a strong close below this low starting from here. So let's see if we get a reversal. Yeah, we get it. So now we have this right here, 50% both are lining up. So maybe we can do a short from here. Stop loss above the high and target rejection mark over there. So okay, let's see if that will happen. It's this one, limit this. So now I'm tagged. And I'd like to see speed at the other side. Okay. So that's because price was at 50%, tapping into this fair value gap right here. And the order flow was still bullish on the 50-minute, so that makes sense that this trade didn't pan out. Skip this another color. Something like this, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so consolidation, manipulation, expansion. And now we see prices back at the previous day high. This can now act as strong resistance, which seems like it's doing. Now we have broken this low again right there with a fair value gap resting above. So, and price is really displacement for me. So now it is taking out the sell side right there, which I wanted to see happened before. But okay, same target, rejection level. Not sure if price wants to tag me in. Oh. Yep, then we are tagged in. This again is at fair value gap. This fair value gap was now failing to send price higher. This is break this new low. It was a discount fair value gap, so you would expect when price hits discount, it will take out more buy side liquidity, which it didn't do yet. Well, maybe it's going to do that now. It's not looking too well. Nope, there we go again. And now it's almost, so it wants to go higher. Yeah, so now it took out the current day high. And now we have again. So this is a way better setup, which I like more because we have now this liquidity. We have this low broken with speed. And I think you can show this right away. However, we do have equal lows resting right there. So maybe I'm too enthusiastic right now. We do have a lot of speed. So let's wait for a retracement. If we get one. We don't get one. So there's the shift in market structure intraday. Took this liquidity. Now we are inside this order block, 50-minute order block. Let's draw it out. We are now inside this order block. There's a strong value gap. We broke below previous day high again. Now it's acting as resistance. Also, we are entering lunch. and this order blocks are holding. Let's skip forward to the 7 o'clock right here. Okay, so we are ranging, right? We're not tapping into the fair value gap. We're going back up. We have this range right here at the moment. We have this high to this low. Tapping into the 50% level. Okay. Created all those equal highs. And we're now tapping into a premium, taking out all those highs, resting just above the previous day high. So this, I think, is a Judas swing. Create a bearish fair gap. So it's kind of an educated guess. Maybe stop loss above that thing right there. Target those equal lows right there. Or maybe here. Maybe if this is the switch, then maybe we can target those lows right there. No, sorry, out of the market order. Here's the news. Okay, so for now this is going very nice. Reason, by the way, that I took this trade here is because I didn't want to wait to this low, because this is low that you have to officially wait for. But now what I saw was those equal highs resting at the previous day high, PD array, was now taken out with speed, and now we closed below this previous day high with speed also, leaving this fair value gap. So it's not really what I trade usually, but yeah, since we're already bearish because price rejected it here and we are accumulating in here, I was anticipating lower prices. So now we took out this low right here. So maybe it's time to take out some partials. 25% is fine by me. Pay the trader, because you don't know what is going to happen next. Also notice what happened now is that we broke a, let's remove this, on the 15-minute, before we didn't really had it, but now we broke structure, right? We broke structure now to the downside. This is what now just happened. So there's a bearish signature, also down close candles are now supporting price. We have a shift in market structure, and we created bearish value gaps. So those are very, very, very bearish behavior or signatures. Question now is, okay, we are in this range right here from this low to that high. I'll take this low right here from Asia, because that's the low that initiated this move up. Price, you can see, is now at the 50% level, and there's also this order block. So it might be wise to go at least break even, because price might reverse at this moment, and thinking consolidation, manipulation, and expansion again to those previous day high. But since it's Monday, it can also just be a swing high on the Monday and then trading lower. So I have to see. Anyway, I paid myself, I'm break even, so it's completely safe right now. And we also above midnight opening price is also still discount, so therefore taking another portion right there, because there are equal lows in deep discount. There. The price is now accumulating. Okay, now it's hitting the midnight opening price. It's can be a struggle to go through, acting as resistance, as support. As you can see now, this could be accumulation, manipulation, expansion, but now what it did more now, what I actually like is that it created another low at these lows right there. So now we have more equal lows, which Rita will think as additional support. So I think it's just a pullback temporarily and getting more liquidity to break through the midnight opening price. But really struggling around the midnight opening price and also just below the 50% level, which makes sense. The New York session is over, and I'm still in this trade. And I'm moving. This is where we are at right now. I really like to see price going lower, so I can take up another partial. Need to go to this level right here, or maybe just a little above to make it more precise. So there we are. So now I'd like to take off another. No, let's take out. I'm thinking for me it's at this time it's in the evening, so maybe I take off a bigger portion right now because I cannot manage to trade very well in the evening, but I can take. So I take a bit of profit now, and I'm moving a stop a bit lower. So, but I don't want to how do you say, to choke the trade. I want to give it some room to breathe. So let's see what price will do. Let's skip. Let's go to the London session. See what that's done. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice. That's very nice. So when I would have waken up, I would have seen that my trade would have been, my target would have been hit. So yeah, that's nice. It's very nice. Okay. I was just curious, of course. So it would be very, very big trade for me. Okay. Well, let's see what we have done. Let's remove some lines for clarity. Yeah, we were not able to take out the highest previous day high. Instead, we took out the lowest one. Obviously, we traded around it and then traded lower. And as soon as we broke the low right here, we were in a bearish program. Let's see if there were other opportunities to get in. Let me see. Where are we? That is the 1 minute price action here. So here we are. So that's the high of the day, right? That was right there. Not sure why my cursor is not visible on 50. Okay, anyways, this is where I entered. Was a pretty good entry. So what if you would have waited or missed it or whatever? Then price was just consolidating during lunch. London would have made a high of the day, clearly. Then we broke down, but still in a bullish structure. Because this is the low, this was the range price was currently in. Right there to there. And there you have the break really in on the 15-minute time frame. Because all these price actions happened within this range, within this swing low and this swing high. But if you go down to the 1 minute, you would have seen that we have created equal highs there. And we were trading obviously in the range. Then you had the power of 3, the accumulation, and this move to the upside would then be the manipulation. So this move, often when you see only bullish candles making a very strong move, be aware that could be an indication of a manipulation move. It doesn't give you a way in, it doesn't pull back, it's only printing green candles. And yeah, as you can see, we took out this high twice with a big down move, and we have created equal highs like this. Be aware, it should give you a alarm or bell ringing. Then price went consolidation again at the previous day high. I remember saying ICT once that price action is very rich around previous day highs and previous day lows, which, as you can see, is obviously the case. And then we have this low right here, right? Those equal lows we're taking with speed. You can clearly see the previous day high is acting as resistance. And then you have speed, and this would be another entry. Thinking also this would be the Judas swing of New York, and that would be your entry right there. The stop loss could be above here or above those highs or this high. I would say right there is only 5 pips. And the target could be those relative equal lows right there. So that would be a very nice 1, 2, 3, and you would have been paid within the same session. So that's a very nice trade, and only down close candles only. Except to the pip it was hit. Then here, of course, there's a swing low broken right there, which is, I guess, is this low right here. So here's a 50-minute low that got broken. If this high to this low, this swing high, that swing low, price came into discount. So you could enter based from this fair value gap and trade it lower. So that was another entry right there. But this would be the more safe entry, because price might respect just a PD array and go for deeper premium prices. But now it really displaced below this low. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.